What is up, guys? Amp here, and I might be bringing you my last Halo 3 commentary, at least for a while. So I'm playing Narrows CTF with a couple buddies, HVK and Fractured. You've seen them in one of my Heretic games before. But I had to cut this film a little short, at least on either end of the actual film, because it's over 15 minutes, and that's the new time limit for YouTube. So you'll see it cuts to my first death here at the beginning, and then at the end it will cut off right when the game ends. So sorry about that, but editing software is kind of glitchy on me today. And I'm actually recording this early because I will be in MLG Raleigh this weekend, so I'll have it start uploading before I leave and head out on Friday morning over to the Raleigh Convention Center, which I live about 45 minutes away from. So it's all good. So if you guys are going to be there this weekend, I'll be wearing my RFX Amplified shirts, well, the MLG shirts with my gamer tag on the back, so you'll be able to see me that way, usually in an Instinct hat, or maybe in the MLG hat with Amplified embroidered on the back. Yeah, I bought that. Alright, so the gameplay. I go positive 15 in this game. I didn't even know I was going that positive. I didn't know I was doing that well until there's a couple plays in here where I do really well and make some smart decisions that I end up actually winning us the game. So I knew I was doing okay, at least playing smart. I didn't know I was doing that well, that positive, until the end of the game, and HBK is like, "Whoa, you went fucking positive 15!" So yeah, I wasn't doing too well up to this point, so I was happy with this turnaround game here. So off the beginning of the match, we're kind of stuck in our base. We've gotten top mid a couple times, but never really secured anything. So that's pretty much what you got to do on Narrows, either in Team Slayer or in CTF. CTF more so because you have to end up running it through the middle, so you want to be able to control that part of the map. On Team Slayer, you're going to be pushing into their base just like for Pit. So yeah, we're just trying to get control of the top middle. HVK was down at their snipe, and see he's pushing up behind him a little bit now. I'm down here with him. Ooh, that's a triple team. Quadruple team, actually. And I, since everybody's down at their snipe, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go top mid because there's no other way we're going to get some control if everybody's dying down there. So two of our teammates die, and HVK goes in their lobby and dies. But I do get one kill down on the guy bottom mid, and I end up pushing down there because it makes more sense for me to be inside their base distracting than being up top mid by myself and getting triple teamed when they push. So I end up popping back out and killing their sniper and grabbing it so that we have snipe control, at least their snipe control. I got a ton of assassinations in this game too. I'm not sure why, but I do. You'll see a couple of them. One's even the left shoulder little glitch assassination. But I have both power weapons right now, so what I'm going to try to do is drop one off for a teammate. So after I get one shot here, I'm going to go drop rockets there. But I see that HVK R30 over there has a sniper, so I'm going to drop the sniper for him, and one of my other teammates ends up picking it up. But so now I have my BR and rockets, and so I'm not hogging all the weapons, and if I die, especially in their base, then they won't be able to pick up all that ammo. So that's pretty basic technique for at least pretty decent teams in MLG. You want to make sure you spread the power weapons around, make sure that they're not focused on one point. And there goes a kamikaze rocket, well, like a suicide rocket. This is one thing I hate about Halo 3 Theater, is that if you die and you fall off the map and disappear, then you have to switch. Then it switches to somebody else's screen, just random kind of. So by the time I switch back, I die. So, I mean, the life wasn't that much anyway, because I spawned, pushed the lobby, and died. You know, it's okay. I go positive 15. I'm alright with it. Alright, so there's a kid in our base. We end up team shooting him and getting the kill. And sniper top mid, so we try to push up for the team. I end up cleaning up a one shot. It's just me up top mid right now, so I gotta be a little cautious. I end up BRing that kid pretty well, and then don't back off soon enough, so I get killed by the second guy that was just sitting behind Mauler. But they actually grabbed our flag, and so a lot of the time people will push straight into snipe to try to block the rush or the flag run down bottom mid, but I recommend not doing that. Even if there's a sniper top mid, I recommend going top mid, because every time you put yourself in a situation where you're fighting from below, you're at a disadvantage. So if you go through the snipe, you're going to be at a disadvantage, and it's not going to help you get any kills or even stop the flag at all. So I recommend sending one of your teammates there and the rest of them up top. And I really like this play, actually. I picked up their sniper rifle, and their flag is down on our flag ledge, flag jump ledge, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm gonna sit here at their flag, and just snipe kids that are trying to go after it. So I end up slipping off a couple times, but they actually end up returning it. But I thought this was a really industrious spot I just came up with on the fly, and I mean, I had snipers, so I had to do something with it to try to secure that cap. But we end up stopping their counter cap, and I'm gonna go for a counter of my own. But I believe I get, oh yeah, I get backed off here, and I think one of their guys chases me, and I get extremely lucky with those shots, and then get cleaned up by the guy who originally naded me. So, love the respawn time and objective. Alright, so pretty much every time you spawn, you want to push top mid. There's almost, you really don't want to push snipe unless a sniper or rockets are up. And the reason you don't want to push down below, like I said before, is that you're at a disadvantage because you don't have the height. So that's a big thing, especially, even actually a good tip is if you have rockets, you want to have as much height between you, or as much distance, including height, between you and your target. And that's what I tried to do with that one rocket earlier, and he ended up jumping right in my face. But to mention about that death right there, I really should have backed off as soon as that guy popped up, or even before that, but I ended up killing the first guy, not being able to drop down because of how I was moving around, and I get cleaned up for it. So, and here's a nice 4 around the corner. It's a pretty awesome 4 shot right there. Try to clean up that guy, and I know the flag's being run, so I'm going to chase after him too. But I run out of ammo, but I get the assassination, so. And I'm surprised that nobody was there to try to clean me up, but you know, what can you do when the enemy team sucks? Alright, so based on where the nades were coming from, I knew there was going to be a guy over at R3, so I end up cleaning him up with help a teammate. And I get a teammate to push down a snipe with me and clean up him, and don't quite clean up that guy. Guess when Fracture died, it was Fracture that was with me. I end up pulling the flag again. I get naded, and so I try to run away, but I find out that my teammate either cleaned him up or he's not chasing me, so I'm going to run it down through custom while holding it because I don't want to reveal where I was or where I am. It's because they might as well think that I'm going up through snipe. And I get a nasty objective beatdown on that guy. Oh man, I love doing that when you get it. It's pretty awesome, but I think I'm pretty sure it's illegal, at least on LAN play. You can't, and probably in game battles as well. You can't do it. You can do it in playlist because, you know, nobody's reffing playlist. But we get the cap thanks to HBK finishing it off. He ends up actually getting away from that guy. On my spawn, I push in and clean up this guy pretty sloppily, but I still clean him up around the corner. You gotta love the BR spread. Oh my god. Alrighty, so I want to kind of talk about this game, the rest of this game. I'll bring up the nice play I had when we get to it, but I want to talk about MLG Raleigh because it's the first time it's been in North Carolina since '07. I live in North Carolina, by the way, hence the 45 minutes away from Raleigh. And it was in Charlotte in '07. I believe they had a Charlotte before that as well, in probably '06. But I really wanted to go. I didn't get into MLG until about '06, '07 when I was watching the circuit on USA, and so it was months behind the circuit ending, so I had no idea it was going to be in Charlotte whenever it was. So I didn't get a chance to go. I ended up starting to go to events in '08, at the end of '08 in Orlando. But after that, it hasn't been in North Carolina, so I'm really happy that it's here finally, and it's a 50th event for MLG, so that's going to be exciting. They've had a lot of publicity about that. There's even a trailer that MLG posted. I might link to it down in the description or in an annotation. They put together a really cool trailer. It's not just Halo 3, obviously, so you want to, I mean, yeah. It's not going to be just about Halo 3, it's going to be about all the games they have on the circuit now, including World of Warcraft and all that stuff, so expect that, but it's still a pretty sweet trailer, and yeah. And by the way, guys, I've been an Instinct fan for a long time, so it's not like I've jumped on the bandwagon or anything for 2010 season, but Instinct, I've been a fan of Roy and Lunchbox, all of Team 5K for a long time, Love Fear Itself, so I'm kind of torn between the FB Instinct battle there, but Roy and Lunchbox, along with Elamite, liked Elamite. He's probably the only one I liked from Straight Rippin. I liked Straight Rippin in 07, but once they started winning and stuff, they kind of got a little cocky, and I thought it was funny how T-Squared acted every time he got destroyed by Triggers Down. And I was Triggers Down fan because I jumped on the Snipe Down bandwagon, you know, it's all back and forth. And I didn't like Triggers Down, so it's quite an interesting story there, but been an Instinct fan, especially when Walshy joined. That was awesome. And now that they've got a beast team, Cloud's a pretty awesome player. He's probably the only one I liked from Believe the Hype back in the day. And you know, it's pretty awesome. I really think this team is gonna. I hope they go undefeated in this season. But here's the play I was talking about, where I take out that one guy that's trying to kill our flag runner. The flag runner's, I'm pretty sure it's fractured. He did a great job of avoiding all the shots and everything, but I end up cleaning up like 3 guys here on their offensive to try to stop that flag, and we end up capping, so the score's 2-1, and not to spoil anything, but it remains that for the rest of the game. So I don't know if I have too many more great plays. So I'm just going to kind of talk more about Raleigh because I'm really excited about it, and I'll be there today. Well, you'll be watching this on Friday, so I'll be there today. And I'm going with a buddy of mine from school, Master 99. I might get him in a duel sometime, but yeah, he's actually got a hotel room, and since I live nearby and I don't have a car anymore because it died this summer, I might just stay. I'm probably gonna stay with him for the weekend, and yeah. Oh, right here actually is a pretty good example of getting away and staying alive and being a distraction inside their base. I do end up getting cleaned up pretty fast, but I was able to stay alive, get 2 kills, and so now I'm doing pretty well and finishing off this game pretty strong. And we're at the 2-minute mark, below that actually, and just trying to stay aggressive. We're cleaning out some kid in our base, but I'm trying to push across as much as I can, be as aggressive as possible. And ooh, there's the left shoulder assassination I was talking about. Well, that was actually the right shoulder, but you know, it's whatever. And so going back to Raleigh, nice 2-shot be done. I'm so happy that Instinct gets a chance for a 3-peat. First time a team would ever be able to 3-peat, and I really think they're capable and they're going to do it. And so it's going to be awesome to do it in my hometown. I'm going to be there in the stands spectating. It's going to be awesome. I got to mention this. Shout out to Dr. Pepper. I entered their Twitter contest for free spectator passes, and I actually won. So I have 2 free spectator passes, and so I have an extra one if anybody's coming and hasn't bought one yet. I could potentially give it or sell it to you, because I got it just sitting there. So I'll be using one, obviously. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the game. We're just finishing off these last 40 seconds. They actually put it in sudden death a little bit. That's why I had to cut it so much, but cut the film so much. But yeah, MLG Raleigh's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys watch it on the live stream, because the live stream is always fun. And I just want to mention to you guys, since the game's wrapping up, that I probably won't be posting for a while because I have to move to college next week. I'll try to post next Friday, and this is kind of moving into my new schedule. I'll let you guys know what I'm gonna kind of work out when I'm gonna post, but it'll probably be 1 video a week for a while until I get a bunch of Reach gameplay I can put up. So yeah, I'll get you guys later on the schedule, and yeah, I'm moving to school, so I'll see you guys later.